This is my top 5 reading wrap up of 2025 featuring my cat because she just refuses not to be a part of the video. Never mind, she just jumped off because she doesn't want to hear me yap about books. But here we go. At number 5, we got Strength of the Few by James Islington. It was literally either between this or The Light of All That Falls at number 5 for me, which is his other trilogy. It's highly underrated, his Lycanius trilogy. This is book 3. But I just had to go with The Strength of the Few. I think his writing just gets better and better with each book. I did have my moments where I kind of checked out a few times during this, but overall enjoyed it a ton. This is absolutely my top 5. At number 4, we have Piranesi by Susanna Clarke. I love this book so much. It is 220 pages, a very quick read. You can read it in a day. It is a thrilling psychological journey. The writing is unbelievable, and I was hooked, absolutely hooked. Didn't know what was going on for the first 50 pages until I knew everything that was going on, and she kind of smacks you in the face with her writing and her journey of this character, Piranesi, leading up to the end, and it's an incredible, incredible book. Number 3 is The Black Fire Blade by James Logan. I read The Silver Blood Promise, which is book 1. This is book 2, and I never went into this book thinking that this was going to be like one of my favorite reads of the entire year. I had no expectations. I knew I was going to enjoy it just because of how much I enjoyed book 1. But my gosh, this was such a good, fun book. I gave this 5 stars. I think everyone needs to dive into The Silver Blood Promise if you've not read it, and then immediately get this book after. It is so good. James Logan is an incredible writer. His witty banter, his heartwarming moments, his heartbreaking moments, like he does it all. Number 2, Royal Assassin by Robin Hobb. This is book 2 in the Farseer trilogy, and now I realize I pick a lot of book 2s as my top 5. But with the amount of hype that I had in my mind going into this trilogy, starting from Assassin's Apprentice and going into this book, it just exceeded the expectations that I had. I love this book so much. I am so attached to our protagonist Fitz and his journey. I can't wait to dive into more Realm of the Elderlings, and I have nothing but amazing things to say about Robin Hobb's writing. Number 1, a surprise to nobody because of how much I ramble about this series, is Shadows Upon Time by Christopher Ruocchio. Now, realistically speaking, I could have put multiple books in this series in my top 5, but I wanted to keep it 1 book per series. And this was my favorite of the series. It's book 7. It's the conclusion, the end of the Sun Eater series. I am blown away by Ruocchio's prose and his writing. The way that I can be so attached to a main character, I've never experienced that before in my entire life. And this series is always going to mean the world to me, and it's going to take something incredibly special for me to feel all the emotions that I felt reading this series. I highly recommend the Sun Eater series, and this book is my favorite book of all time.